Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rox and I am coming to you today with a review for R&B Divas Los Angeles Season 2 Episode 7. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright you guys, that Warren is definitely good at what he does, right? I was already feeling the song that the girls had put together initially, you know, with Chrisette Michelle's boyfriend. But when he decided to scrap that whole thing and come with something new, I don't know, I didn't feel like I was all that concerned. I was just like, oh dang. They already had some stuff, but he came with something way better, okay? I mean, totally changed up the song. You know, it's much fuller and full-bodied and robust, and, you know, you get the whole Latin feel of it. It starts off very sensual. It takes off into this whole, you know, this whole journey of Latina musicana. I'm trying to give you a review real fast. I actually thought the song was really nice. And you just kind of had a feeling that once they put their different parts to it, it was going to be that much better. And it was. I was feeling everybody's part. I was feeling Shantae Moore's oohs and ahs. You know, she has that very breathy, sexy, sensual voice. I was feeling Leela James's, you know, almost Jamaican, you know, more island than Puerto Rican, but still I was feeling it. You know, she was doing what she could. I know it's hard to pick up different, them two almost hit each other. I know it's hard to pick up different dialects and accents. You know, every time I might be trying to do one accent, it'll start sounding like something else. You know, I was really feeling Mo's rap. You know, Mo actually has a pretty good flow. She could actually kind of rap and sing, like, you know, have like an alter ego, like how Mary J. Blige has one. Mary J. Blige has Brooklyn Bridge. Is that the girl's name? Is that her little alter rap ego is? Yeah. So I think that Lil Mo actually she could do something. She sounds just as good as any of these other female rappers right now, and I won't name any names. I even loved Lil Michelle's part. You know, I was concerned, you know, because everybody had gone through their little parts. Even Claudette, even Claudette had her Spanish thing. You know, Michelle was left, and you know, they were like, we need it to be big, we need the full voice, okay, we want it to be like Donna Summer. And I was like, Donna Summer? But damn it if she didn't get her ass up in that booth and had that whole, you know, Donna Summer, you know, circa 2004 when Donna Summer came back onto the scene and was really on the techno disco kind of sound. She could do it. Like she could actually, if she wanted to, I think she could really be on that whole techno disco. You know how y'all gays, the gays love them some techno disco out there, okay? And I think Michelle would do well. She sounded good. Even she sounded good. Not saying that her voice is fucked up. It's getting better, I believe, as the show goes on. Maybe it's the confidence, or maybe it's the fact that she's singing more. But whatever. I loved everybody's part, right? I know we're going to get a good little giggle off the fact that, you know, Shantae Moore, you know, after the whole fiasco with the girls' anthem that she had, how ironic it is that she's not singing lead in any type of capacity in this song. Y'all, I really do actually think that it's a little bit of a plotted, you know, shade that TV One and the R&B Divas producers have put up against her, because why would she not have a part in the song? Okay, she's one of the bigger names on the show. It's more than ironic to me that they didn't give her anything more than some oohs and some ahs. And you know, she was concerned about her not getting you know, a lead in the song, and she even told her new boyfriend Roy. Y'all saw Roy from New Orleans, who took her on the boat, you know, the dinner cruise and all of that. She told him, like, yeah, I'm a little concerned. We ain't got to my part yet. So yeah, I wasn't really sure if it was irony or if it was directed shade to make Shantae Moore feel some kind of way. And I have to admit, I would feel some kind of way too. Only because everybody else has these parts, even though Claudette's was more kind of talking and everything. But you know what I mean, right? So when she went back into the studio with Warren, and he was like, I think I got it. I got something for you. I know this is what you was talking about. So he was like, you know, he'd do something and he go, yeah. Is that what you was talking about? And she was just like, well, no, not really. But, you know, she gets up there and she does it anyway. She does it her way first, you know. She does that real high, whispery, he said, did you just whistle with your throat? She was like, I did. And he was like, okay, let's try that without the damn whistle throat action, okay? I was proud of Shantae Moore. I thought she handled that, you know, with class. It made me feel like this was the old Shantae Moore from last season who kind of just rolled with the flow. I know she was bothered about it, but she, you know, she was like, I feel good about it. I did what I did and this and that and the other, and that's it. So I'm feeling like I was proud of you, Shantae girl, because honey, even I would have felt a little janky after that. Miss Chalet, I know y'all want me to give it to you, so let me just give it to you. I held it on a little longer for y'all. That's so you can take it with you for the rest of the week. Look, say what you want about Miss Chalet, but that bitch keeps her a damn gig in her pocket, don't she? She seems like she is the hardest working woman on this damn show. Miss Chalet is transitioning managers. She's letting one of her managers, her old manager, has decided to step down, and she's got a new real cute manager. I was like, oh, I see you, Miss Chalet. Did anybody else feel that there was some kind of connection with Miss Chalet and this this old manager? I was just like, now what's that about? I know when you work with somebody for a long time, you know, you have like some sort of chemistry, but I thought it might have just been me, but I thought I was feeling something else there, and I was like, oh, I wonder if they have a relationship, and that's the reason why he's stepping down, because it's starting to, you know, mix in business and pleasure, which is never good. The new manager by the name of Donald, he comes to meet with the old manager. I cannot remember what the old manager's name is. No, I'm sorry. The old manager's name is Donald. The new manager's name is Bruce. I think that's how the names go. Y'all charge it to the mind and not to the heart if I'm fucking up the names. But whatever. When the old manager sits down with the new manager was like, well, what's Miss Chalet like? Okay. And the old manager is like, well, bitch, crazy. Okay. And you just gonna have to get ready for that. Okay. It's a whole lot that goes and comes with Miss Chalet. And, you know, Miss Chalet was like, but it's always about business. I ain't never really mean just to be mean to people. It's because, you know, my shit gotta be right. There's a method to my madness, this, that, and the other. The new manager, he looks like he's up to the task, since she has this gig coming up in San Diego that the old manager set up. The new manager just was like, I just asked that you know, kind of finish up that whole deal, and then I can start fresh on whatever her next gig is going to be. But, you know, let's tie up the ends. And the old manager was okay with that. And, you know, that only makes sense. Okay, so we going to San Diego. Okay, now the girls have decided that they're going to go with her as well, because they're going to go for support. I already knew that the shit was going to be a little downhill when the damn limousine came. You know, I don't know if the limousine was sent by the promoter or, you know, who set that up. They was looking for a party bus. Okay, yeah, they got the old stretch, the OG stretch limo that I went to the prom in back in '88. They were sitting in there. They was all jammed up in there, and, you know, they was feeling a little suspect about the setup, but, you know, the important part was that they were going to go support Miss Chalet. So they got with it. They did their little drinks, and they was praying that everything was going to go well. Miss Chalet is meeting with the promoter. The promoter's name is Valentine, okay? And I'm like, here we go with this nigga shit. Valentine kind of puts you in the mindset of used car salesman / promoter. One of them ones that's real slick talking. Okay, he's all loud, and, you know, he's like, hey, Miss Chalet, how you doing? And just kind of, what is the word when they are trying to make you feel like, God, I hate when I can't think of words. This is why I write my shit down, and we on some bullshit. Miss Chalet is concerned about the flyer, because the flyer has, first of all, it has a real big picture of Valentine, okay? It has a medium-sized picture of the rest of the R&B divas, and then they had a little tiny picture of Miss Chalet, and then in very small fine print it said that Miss Chalet would be performing. Okay, well, when you look at a flyer like that, it's misleading, because when you look at a flyer, you think that those people are going to be there, and they're all singers, so your whole, you know, your first mind is to think that they're going to be singing. You won't be reading fine print. Miss Chalet is concerned about that. You know, who talked to who to say that these girls was going to be here? Well, you know, Valentine is like, oh, you know, we got it all. Errol got it all situated, and, you know, it's all good, and we all set, and, you know, he's trying to put Miss Chalet's mind at ease, but Miss Chalet just knows something's wrong, and now she's been put in, you know, this predicament to tell the girls that, yeah, they put you on the flyer It didn't have nothing to do with me and my people, but you guys are on the flyer. So later on, when the girls all come down to the room, you know, Miss Chalet lets them see the flyer and it's just like, I'm sorry, I didn't have anything to do with it, but yeah, this is on the flyer. You know, the girls ain't feeling too good about that. So when Mr. Valentine comes back in the room, okay, the girls is on them. Like, who told you to use our likeness? Chrisette was like, honey, I don't know, never even come to stuff like this. Okay, if I was gonna be showing up at something like this, I'm usually paid $30,000 to $35,000. So I need to know who my lawyer, my manager, you know, who my people can talk to. Okay, so we can get this worked out. Valentine kept on saying the theys. Okay, they said this, they said that. They were like, who's they? Okay, we find out that Errol's the motherfucking they. This nigga come in there, he got on sunglasses. I cannot stand when people wear sunglasses inside. It is just a serious pet peeve of mine. And so already when I saw him with them sunglasses, I was like, oh yeah, here we go with the niggatry, right? You know, Errol and Valentine is going back and forth with the girls, and you know, Errol is saying that Donald approved the flyer and that's why he put it on there. And I guess Errol was trying to say Donald told him that he could do whatever. Okay, and we all know that that probably ain't how that conversation went down. Okay, Errol was being slick. Okay, because the nigga is the CFO. The CFO is the chief financial officer, which means the CFO is over the goddamn money. Errol bought that money. He wants to get more people in that club, and he knows that the draw of all them girls would be there would make more people come, and he would make more money than it just being Miss Chalet. Okay, so nigga, we got your fucking number, Errol. Valentine and Errol, they up there texting each other back and forth, acting like they talking to somebody else. It was just some old bullshit, you guys. They started having an attitude with the girls, and then finally Errol's like, well, the people are leaving, so are you gonna sing or not? Put Miss Chalet in this really bad position where she had to make a decision. Okay, she got people out there that want to see her sing, but you know, it's on some bullshit. She gets upset. She about to start crying. I was just like, oh my God, here we go. We about to have a we about to have a repeat of MLK. I think the ladies really didn't want her to go back down that road, and that's why they didn't be real confrontational with her, because I mark my words, if Kelly Price was there, she'd have went off on Miss Chalet, okay, and been like, this is your responsibility, it's your manager, and you, okay, and we know Miss Chalet don't need that, so they all directed the anger towards who it should have been, which was Errol and Valentine, and then they even realized that maybe Valentine didn't know, okay, and that it was more Errol's fault. So they let bygones be bygones. Miss Chalet gets out there and she sings Nicety, and she sounds good. You know, I was just like, okay, Miss Chalet, just like I said, I feel like she's either got her confidence up, or the fact that she's singing more and more. It's just amazing to me how her voice sounds nothing like her singing voice. Two totally different things, and that was always the big thing about it back in the day. We was all amazed with it. It's just like kind of rediscovering her all over again. I would pay to go see Miss Chalet on the R&B, you know, R&B 90s group tour, because she had quite a few jams between Nicety and Something in My Heart, and damn, I wish I just had the damn playlist right now, but that CD was really, really good. So I definitely could go see Miss Chalet. Couldn't y'all? All right, you guys, that is it. I want to wish everybody a happy Labor Day weekend. I had two friends that came in from out of town yesterday, and we're celebrating all through the weekend. My girlfriend's birthday, Simone. On top of that, my husband has some stuff planned that we're going to be doing, and yeah, just a busy, busy weekend. So yes, the turn up will be real. I hope you guys have a happy and safe Labor Day weekend as well. Y'all remember, no drinking, no driving. Well, you can drive, but if you're gonna drive, please don't drink, okay? I need everybody to be back safe and sound on Monday for story time. We definitely gonna do it, okay? I want you guys to remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.